Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The O Show. I'm O, and I'm here for your amusement. And y'all, we are coming down on this Mariah Carey countdown, and I'm very excited because we are at number 9. Yes, number 9 of O's favorite Mariah Carey album countdown, Eleganza, extravaganza. Yes, and in our number 9 album, we have... Wait, there we go. Glitter! Glitter. Glitter Mariah with the back. There's really nothing happening with the back. Alright, so I'm sure this is very controversial because people are probably going like, Glitter, like, why is that number 9 out of 13? But you know what, y'all? Shut your face, okay? Because it's my countdown, and I have a reason that Glitter is number 9. Now, I will admit, I struggled with Glitter in my last number 10 entry, which was Charm Bracelet. And I was like, you know what? I do have to rank Glitter over Charm Bracelet a little bit. And I will tell you why. When the moment is right. But, you know what? Like, Glitter was actually kind of special to me, because it was a time when, like, I was out of high school. So this is 2001. I was already working at Marshall Field's Distribution Center in Chicago. Hey, hashtag Marshall Fields. I was not getting my life together. I was still living on my parents' roof. But, like, I was doing shit. You know, I had a job. 2001, I had my own car, finally. I had a 2000, I believe, Ford Focus, when the Ford Focuses, like, first came out. So, like, child, I had no power windows, right? I had that thing that you had to crank to open the windows. If I had a friend coming in on the passenger side, I had to reach over and unlock the door. Like, kids today, they don't know shit like that. 2001 was fun. I went from 19 to 20, so I was 20 years old, and I was figuring shit out. Now, Glitter was actually released in the United States on September 11th, 2001. So as we all know, that was the day of the September 11th attacks. And do you guys remember what you were doing on September 11th? Because I sure do. I was going to morning classes at Wilbur Wright College. So I changed my shift at my job. So I was working the night shift for like a semester. And my morning routine was like get up, take a shower, get some breakfast, and then I would watch TV for like an hour before I left the house. And that hour was me watching Mama's Family. Do you guys remember Mama's Family? Y'all, if you don't, you should get up on it, because that's like the best show ever. So I used to watch Mama's Family for like an hour, and then I would leave the house. But that particular morning, there was no Mama's Family to be found, right? And I was flipping through the channels, and every channel kept showing this one trade center in New York City on fire. So in my head, I'm like, that's going to be hard to get that fire out. Like, you can't get a fire truck up there. Like, how to get that fire out of the World Trade Center? Like, do they not have, like, water sprinkler systems in it? Like, that's weird. So anyway, I was salty as hell. I was like, ugh. This is on every channel. And y'all, live TV, I saw that second plane crash into the second towers. So not only am I like, how did you get this fire out of the first Trade Center? Because I didn't know what was happening. I missed like all the news. They were just saying like the Trade Center is like burning. But when that second plane crashed, I was like, oh my God, a plane crashed into the building. And then I realized that is why the first building was on fire. Like, shit, what the fuck is happening? I couldn't watch it all. I had to leave. I was so confused. I went to school. Some people knew, some people didn't. We half-assed that day of class. But after that class was over, I drove to Rolling Stones, which is a music store near Harlem and Irving Plaza Mall. And I went to buy myself, even though the world was going to hell, I went to go buy the Glitter album because I was devoted. And I was like, there's no terrorist going to stop me from buying this album. So I get it. I got it. This is the album from that day. I drove to work. Same thing. Some people knew about what was happening in New York. Some people didn't. And some people were telling me, and I was like, yeah, I saw this plane, and I'm telling my story. And then once my interviews were done, I sat down at my desk and I listened to Glitter. So look, y'all, like, okay, I was debating doing like a Glitter movie review. I may still do it. I don't know, but I do remember when the Glitter movie came out. That was an event for me and my coworkers. I had like some awesome coworkers at the time at Marshall Fields, and you know, I supported things they did. They supported things I did. So I used to have like these movie night things. So when Glitter came out, I was like, y'all, like, we need to go to the movies and watch Glitter. And so I think it was like a group of like 5 of us. But like my girls came out and they supported me, and we went to the movie theater and we saw Glitter. And I'm not going to talk about the movie because that's not what this video is about. The video is about my number 9 pick of why I do love the soundtrack, which did count as a studio album. So this is actually Mariah's 8th studio album, and it peaked at number 7 on the Billboard 200. Okay, because it was it was September 11th. There were haters, and so this album really didn't do that great. But back in 2017, I want to say, thanks to the Twitterverse, a lot of fans went on Twitter and started the hashtag Justice for Glitter, and actually got Glitter back. Well, not back, but they got Glitter 2 number 1 on the iTunes. Like, I don't have iTunes. I don't know how iTunes work, but it was number 1 on iTunes, y'all. Like, if you really stop and listen to the album, it's not that bad. It's okay. You just have to be in that nostalgic, like, 80s vibe to really enjoy the tracks off of this album. Like, they're actually pretty good. So, let's talk about the tracks. Okay, so the album starts off with the Loverboy remix. Loverboy, come in and take me. Only you know how to make me shut up with anticipation all night long. It was weird that she started the album like in reverse. Like, the album didn't start with Loverboy and then it ended with Loverboy remix. It was the opposite way. But I guess it wasn't really bad. Like, so she had the remix and she had the video with Loverboy, and we all know the little scandal with Loverboy, right? Like, she was using this firecracker sample, and someone named J-Lo came in and swapped it from under her and released a song with that sample, and so she had to rush and kind of change it, so she went with the Cameo Candy sample for this song, which is why we all don't know J-Lo, okay? boy was cute. I like that song. I actually really do. I like the video. I like the song. I like the remix with Shauna and is it Ludacris? Oh Lord, I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what, guys? These videos are on the fly, so I don't do no review and research when I do these videos. I'm speaking from the heart, and my heart does not remember things because of Mr. Wine here. So on to the second track, which is "Lead the Way." And love will lead the way. Yes. I remember, like, this is also the time when, while working in Marshall Fields, in addition to going to see Glitter, me and my coworkers will go to karaoke every Wednesday at Brothers on Addison and Pulaski in Chicago. Whoop, 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 hashtag Brothers. I used to sing this song. Like, it's such a slow song, like a ballad. And then, like, everyone's having a good time at this bar, and then I would come up and sing, like, Love Will Lead the Way. But Lead the Way is a good song. I really, really like that song. Next we have If We, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the song she did with Ja Rule. I don't think we needed Ja Rule, but Ja Rule was hot at the time. He's so hot, that Ja Rule. But I really do love the beat of If We, which is pretty much why I like that song. Didn't Mean to Turn You On is Mariah's like remake of the Robert Palmer song Didn't Mean to Turn You On. I think she did a really good job of remaking this song. It was really fun and festive, and it's a really upbeat. And again, gotta be in your 80s mood. If you're not in the 80s mood, you're probably not gonna like this, but we all like that song. Alright, you guys, so track number 5 is Don't Stop Funkin' for Jamaica. Love! Okay. Like, I'm a product of the 80s. I'm pretty sure this is an 80s song. I think it came out in the 80s. Pretty sure. But there's this band now. It's under Tom Brown. So I don't know, like, it was artist Tom Brown. Was the group called Tom Brown? I don't know. But I know the song's under Tom Brown. And it's Funkin' for Jamaica. And this is the part of the Glitter movie where Mariah's in the club and she meets the DJ and he's like, sing for me. And she sings this, I feel it. That part, Funkin' for Jamaica. Love. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta, like, love it. That's an awesome track. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And then we have number 6, All My Life. All my life, my heart been waiting for you. Which is the song that Mariah wrote with, like, what was his name? Rick James. We got a Mariah Carey and Rick James collabo. But he's not on the track. Like, she sings the track, but, like, he wrote the song with her. Like, come on, y'all. Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. All my life. I already sang that part. Okay. So, yes. Reflections of your love. That is the next song after that. And then we have Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. Hey! Last night a DJ saved my life. Yay! Because I was sitting there bored to death. Okay, let me stop. Last night a DJ saved my life. Which is really weird because I feel like it is in the movie somewhere. Like, is it? I have the movie and I've watched it so many times. Like, where is this song? Like, you don't hear it. I feel like it's like playing in the background somewhere. I might be wrong. Maybe because I just really wanted to hear the song in the movie. But if it's not, that's fine. But is on the soundtrack, and it's a cover of the In Deep song. Last night a DJ saved my life. Like, how many times have we gone to the club and a DJ saved all of our lives, y'all? Okay, cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Go listen to the song if you want to hear more. But Mariah's version of Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, I love, because I love the original song. That was a song I used to listen to as a kid. So she has like Busta Rhymes and what's the Busta Rhyme group called? It's not Terror Squad. Whatever his group is called. Flip Mode? Is that a thing? My only thing about her version of it is a little long. Just a little. But I can listen to that song all the time. So, Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. Give it a try. You might like it. The next song we have on here is Want You, which is a song that Mariah did with Eric Benet. And Eric Benet is also in the Glitter movie. And another song that I like. It's an original. And I don't know. I think like the balance of... Well, no. I won't say that. It's a really good song. I actually really, like, still to this day, if I'm listening to some songs on YouTube, I will probably throw Want You on there. Am I talking about Want You? Yeah. I would throw that in there just because, you know what it is? It's that beat. Because, again, like, I love the 80s. Like, I hate the shit music of today. Yes, I said it. The music of today is shit. Okay? Like, give me 80s, give me 90s. Like, I love it all. Right? So when I listen to this song, I'm like, ugh, even though this movie came out in 2001, I can still be like, this movie, or, sorry, this song is giving me 80s vibes. And I'm totally down and super with it. You know? So, yes, With You is a jam. And then after that, we have You're Never Too Far. Yes! Which is another song that I used to sing in karaoke because why bring the house mood down and sing a Mariah Carey song, which is super slow and really depressing because this is the song that's played at the end of the movie where her dude, the DJ, writes her a song, and she's writing a song, and guess what? Oh my God, they wrote the same song. And she is performing at Madison Square Garden, and she says, "Stop! In the name of love." And then, you never know, if you love someone, they're going to leave, and something, I'm butchering her lines, but she sings this song. Yeah. So, the 11th track on Glitter is a song called Twister. And, it's a really, really sad song. It's kind of like the theme song of the Glitter movie. And, so, one reason that I do love the Glitter album for is because I actually did have a friend at the time when Glitter came out that actually appreciated this album just as much as I did. Okay. So, like I said, I was going to Wright College at the time. If you're from Chicago, you know Wright College. And the neighborhood I lived in, I didn't go outside a lot. Like, if I was not in my house, I was like at the mall somewhere, in air conditioning. My mom be like, so-and-so said this and did this. I'm like, who's that? And they be like, and she's like, the person lives like 3 houses down. I was like, oh, I don't know them. But when I was going to college, I realized there was this girl that like literally lived across the street from me. and we were taking the bus like to school and from school. We never kind of talked together, to each other at the time. But we were literally going to and from like the same place. And then one day when I got my car, I got my car, and then I was like, oh, there's that girl that who's on the bus with me all the time. So I asked her like a creeper. It was cute. I wasn't being a creep. But I said like, hey, you're going to Wright College, right? Like, you want to ride? And she's like, yeah. 2001 was a different time, y'all. And I swear to God, like, she got into that car and we were talking, and it was like we had been like friends for like 10 years. Like, we were just talking and asking each other's questions, and we seemed to just have like every fucking thing in common. So, this was during a time when I think I had a tape player in my car. So, with me having a CD, you had to plug a whole contraption into your tape player, and then into a Discman, and they put the CD in it. So we used to just jam to like Destiny's Child, Survivor, because Survivor came out in 2001. But at this time, like, Mariah came out, and she asked for it. Like, I wasn't trying to push Mariah on her. She asked for it, so I'm like, oh, yes, I have Mariah right here. What are you talking about? And we asked us, like, we used to jam to, like, some songs. And then, we went to, like, karaoke a lot. And, she was a good time. So I do, anytime I listen to the Glitter album, I always think of her. We had a blast. Like, at school, after school, like, on the weekends, and then I moved, and we were still, like, hanging out, but after a certain year, like, I had moved away from the city, and I moved to the suburbs, and so it was time that we didn't get to hang out a lot as we did. And then I learned that, unfortunately, like, soon after, I think, when I moved to the suburbs, I learned that she passed away. And y'all, when I say she was like the sweetest person that you ever want to meet, like, she was so much fun, and we had a blast. We just had a blast all the time. I do really, 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 really miss her. So, yeah, whenever I think of the Glitter album, like, I'm not thinking like, oh, this movie sucks, or like the album sucks and whatever. Like, I just always think of the good times I used to have with her. Where's my drink? I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. Let me refresh my drink with just a little splash. Okay, that's enough. Hey, you guys. Cheers. A toast if you've lost a friend. Just period. If you lost someone, cheers to you. Alright, so last again, as I said, she ends the album with her original Loverboy, because the remix was the album opening. But you know what? Unlike, again, like the other, like 13 through 11 albums, Loverboy, Glitter was an album that I just skipped the songs. I feel like every song kind of meant something to me. It reminded me of something, and even still now, to this day, I listen, and it just brings up fun memories of such a tragic day when this album came out. Again, the album came out on 9/11. So, okay, people weren't trying to run to the stores, except me, to buy the album. And I was such an advocate for, like, the movie, because people were dissing the movie, and I was like, no, it's a good movie. And so I made sure to watch it every day. It's for support. Listen to the album, and just it's what the nostalgia involves. So my personal, not saying that this is one of the greatest albums ever, but for me, it does hold a special place in my heart. So rest in peace, my friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows who she is, and I love you. So, all right, what happened, y'all? This video took a turn. So, let me know your thoughts of the Glitter album. Be nice in the comments. There's something in my mouth. But do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you like the album? Again, justice for Glitter, okay? Yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts. And please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next entry. So, until then, TTFN.